Blooper!
Hey!
Haven't seen you in a while.
Well, why didn't you invite me?
You are always invited to come help me with a 3-ingredient recipe.
I was expecting a formal thing, come in the mail, you know.
A hand-engraved invitation.
Take the time to show you care.
Okay. Well, next time I'll get out my calligraphy set and we can invite you.
You did that.
Okay.
All right.
So
what are we gonna do?
Well, it's a winter day. It's snowing outside.
Yes, I noticed that. It's yeah, it was a little cold.
It is a little cold outside.
Yeah.
So I thought that we should make something that is hearty and easy to make.
Cat.
No cat.
Why?
We will never.
We never make cat.
We never will make cat either. Yep. But how about? I know you like salsa.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we are going to make
nice, spicy, chunky.
Yep.
It's not cat.
It's not cat, but it is salsa.
But it is good.
So we are going to make a very easy poached egg dish.
Ooh.
Yep, that has
fancy.
Yep, that is made with salsa, and it's based on a traditional dish. And we're just going to make it with only, of course, 3 ingredients.
Of course.
There are a lot of dishes that are made with eggs in some sort of a sauce where you would poach it. You can either do it on top of the stove or you can do it in the oven. This one's going to be done in the oven, and it's made in a tomato sauce. Now, the one that this is most closely aligned with is called shakshuka.
Shakshuka?
Yep, and now that obviously is made with some...
Shakshuka.
Yeah, that is made with some...
How do you spell that?
S-H-A-K something 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 uka.
Nice.
So that is a traditional dish. Now, of course, that's made with a tomato sauce that has tomatoes and onions and a lot of other traditional ingredients. The closest thing that I've been able to see that references it is salsa.
Salsa.
Yep. So we are going
to get the tomatoes and the onions.
Yeah.
And the peppers and the. Spicy things, I don't know what they are.
Exactly, all those spices and whatever. So the flavor isn't going to be
monodextrin glutamate.
So this is not going to be a shakshuka, but it's probably the closest idea to what we're getting. So it's not an Italian recipe. It's more...
It's a faux shuka.
Yeah, faux shuka. So, of course, for any poached egg recipe, we are going to start out with...
Eggs!
Eggs! We are going to use 4 eggs in this recipe, but you can adjust as needed. You just want to...
What do we do with the other 2 eggs?
Maybe we'll make some cake for dessert.
Ooh.
Now, of course, for eggs poached in tomato sauce, we need that tomato sauce, and of course, I have said that we are going to use...
Salsa.
Salsa.
That is a lot of salsa!
This is a lot of salsa. We are going to...
Did you go to a wholesale club or something?
This is right from the supermarket. You can use your own homemade salsa. You can also make a tomato sauce if you prefer. We have to keep it to 3 ingredients, so we're going to start with a store-bought salsa. And
we're going to be eating salsa for the rest of the year, folks.
You know the guys in this house.
Of course.
Yeah, this will last a couple weeks, maybe.
Okay.
So we're going to use 3 cups for our 4 eggs, but again, you can adjust accordingly. What you want to do is make sure that you cover the entire bottom of the pan that you're cooking this in. So we're using about 3 cups.
3 cups.
And then we've got about 3 cups left.
At least.
We need to get some nacho chips.
Okay.
And then finally, to round out everything and to give it a nice creamy flavor, we're going to add some cheese. And for this one, we're going to add some crumbled feta.
Feta?
Yep. Now, again,
if you should have had the Greek lamb here.
Oh yeah, our gnocchi would probably, and it is. Oh, this is imported, so our gnocchi.
It is imported.
Yep. So it would.
Wouldn't want his yaya to get him.
Nope. Yaya won't yell at us because we don't have the imported feta. Now, again, if you wanted to do an Italian version of this, you could use tomato sauce, like a basil or an oregano type of tomato sauce, and use some mozzarella or some Parmesan cheese.
How was the mascarpone?
Mascarpone might be a little bit too creamy. It won't hold together, but you could try it.
Okay.
You absolutely could. You can make endless variations on this. We're going to use probably about 3/4 of a cup of the feta, but you can use as much as you want. This is a very easy recipe.
Okay.
Okay, so
what's the rest of the feta for the nachos?
We could
Greek nachos.
Greek nachos. That sounds great. Right after we make this,
it's spelled N-A-T-C-H-I-O-S. Nachos.
Look at you.
Wow.
I'm definitely gonna have to call our gnocchi and tell him that you're learning Greek.
Okay.
Or making it up.
I don't know.
Let's see how to make this. We're starting out with an oven-safe pan because this will be going into a 400-degree Fahrenheit preheated oven as soon as it's warmed up. So I've got my salsa. I've got about 3 cups of salsa in this pan, and I have that on medium-high heat. I'm just going to heat this through before it goes into the oven, because what I don't want to happen is for the eggs to cook on the top while they're staying cold on the bottom because of cold salsa. So I'm just warming this through first. You could do it in the oven as well, but then you'd have to take a hot pan out of the oven by the handle and it can be a pain. So I'm just going to start this on top of the stove, and I have my eggs and my feta cheese ready to go when this is all warmed up. So we're just going to wait and let this warm up for us. Okay, this is almost heated through, so I'm going to add some cheese in before I add in my eggs and turn the heat down a little bit. I just want some of this cheese to melt directly into the salsa, and then I will use the rest of the cheese to top the whole mixture. Okay, now this is nicely heated up, so what I'm going to do is I will try, it's tough with just this small amount of salsa, but I'm just going to make small indents to place my eggs into, and then I'm going to crack an egg into each one of these little wells that I make. Mostly what you want to avoid is getting this spread out too much like this one did, but that's okay if it does a little bit. And now with the eggs inside of this mixture, I'm just going to put this into the oven and let it cook for about 12 to 15 minutes. First I'll top it with some more cheese. I'm just going to put some cheese right on the top of all of this. And this is going into a 400-degree oven for about 12 to 15 minutes, or until the eggs are cooked through, but the yolks are still a little bit liquid. Okay, so it's been a little bit more than 15 minutes, and this is now completely cooked. A lot of the feta has melted right into the eggs, and the eggs are holding together nicely. So the egg is well poached. You've got a beautiful salsa and feta around it, and this would go beautifully with some toast or some bread, or even just on its own as a snack. So why don't we give this a taste? What do you think? Aren't they good?
Yeah. The fork's not bad too.
Well, can I have the fork so I can try some? Okay, so this is a really simple dish. Like I said before, you can make this on a number of different variations, whatever type of tomato sauce you have. Even if you just have some canned tomatoes and a few vegetables and a few seasonings, why not try poaching some eggs right in it? It is very, very hands-off. All you gotta do...
Didn't even wipe off the fork, folks.
Well, we're very close in this household. So it's very hearty, it's nice, it smells terrific. The feta adds a wonderful creamy flavor to it. And if you don't have that much time and only have a few ingredients in your kitchen, it's a great winter recipe, or even a great summer breakfast. That's really good.
Yeah.
So I guess you're full, huh?
Yeah.
So did you enjoy making some poached eggs with us?
Yeah.
Well, what?
It's not cat, but
it's not cat. Nope, we will never do cat. But sometimes we have cats on this channel. So if people enjoyed watching
not the
this,
way I want them.
Yeah. Well, if people enjoyed watching. If people enjoyed watching this recipe, what can they do?
They can share.
You can share this video with your friends, with the people you that follow you on social media. Helps us out a whole lot to get the word out that we make 3-ingredient recipes. We make them every Thursday. You can also subscribe.
You can subscribe.
Yep. If you subscribe, you will be you will get a notification every time we upload a new video. We do 3.
So you send out notification for them.
Well, sure.
Yeah, I just don't.
You could subscribe to Blooper.
Ooh, well.
Well, there you go.
Then they'll know when I can come on.
Yep. And if you have a recipe you'd like us to try, not cat.
Not cat.
Please leave it in the comments.
Cat, folks.
Please leave it in the comments down below.
Cat.
Thanks so much.
Being subliminal.
Thanks so much for joining us this time.
Bye-bye.
We'll see you again next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Cat.
No cat.
Cat. Hello, you in people land. Bring me cat. I'm hungry. How about cat with salsa? That would be really good.
Shakshuka is what it's called.
Say that 10 times.
Shakshuka. All right.
Shakshuka.
Okay.
Shakshuka. Shakshuka.